Beautiful people, have you ever felt like your identity was tied to someone else's attention? Have you ever felt like your identity was tied to someone else's attention? That's the question we are going to be sharing on today. This is because this is why detachment is the real glow up. Yeah, it's very possible, but losing them shouldn't mean losing you. Your identity is not tied to someone else's attention. Though it might feel like that, but losing them shouldn't mean you should lose yourself. I used to think love meant attachment, clinging on, holding on so tight, that needing someone was proof of how deep it ran. But then they pulled away and I unraveled. Let me repeat myself. I used to think love meant attachment, clinging, holding so tight, being there all the time. And I used to think that needing someone was proof of how deep it ran, how deep I loved them. But then they pulled away and I unraveled. I stopped recognizing myself. My worth became a mirror of their moods. Their silence felt like punishment. Their absence felt like erasure. When they pulled away, you feel like you are no longer yourself. You feel like you can't recognize yourself. You feel like your world is collapsing, like the whole world is falling on you. That's when I learned detachment isn't cold. It is clarity. It is loving without losing yourself. That is what detachment is all about. It is showing up fully without begging to stay. Because when you master detachment, you stop fearing abandonment. You don't feel like somebody will abandon you. You don't live in fear. You live and experience in a relationship. You stop chasing for closure, wanting them to tell you. You stop trying to control what is out of your hands. Because you cannot actually force someone to love you. You cannot control the way someone feels about you. It's their feelings, so you let them feel the way they feel. You can't control, because most of the times we want to be in charge. We want to be in control, even of things that are out of our hands. When you understand detachment, you will suddenly realize that people are additions, not anchors. And your peace, it is not negotiable when you understand detachment. So tell me, have you ever felt like you disappeared inside a relationship? What did it take to find yourself again? That's the question I'm asking you. And feel free to drop your answer or your comment below. And if you have ever confused attachment with love, this is your sign to reclaim your peace. Because real love doesn't require you to vanish. Rather, it requires you to find yourself. It lets you to exist fully, freely, and without fear. I hope I made some sense. Good morning.